Hello and welcome to another coaching session from LeadershipMentor.com. In our session today I want to share with you some thoughts about delegation and specifically go through what are the benefits of delegation and introduce to you a concept of different levels of delegation. So we're going to talk about 5 levels of delegation or levels of authority that we should be using or aware of at least as a new leader. So the benefits of delegation, well, first of all, we get more done through others. That's really the essence of why we're in our position, and that is to direct the activities and the efforts of the people on our team. We're also going to develop others, and that's key as we move to a self-directed work team. We want to make sure that we're developing skills of our team members. Now, we're also going to motivate them as well. Not just develop, but motivate them, because it's going to keep them doing new things and learning new tasks, and that's going to keep them interested in what they're doing. And then finally, delegation is going to help make you replaceable, and that's what we want to do. We don't want to fall into that trap of keeping everything to ourselves, because when we're ready to get promoted, your manager may look and say, well, you know what, you're the best person for the job, but your team is going to really fall apart without you there, because you are the center. You're doing so much that your team isn't really that self-sufficient. So I want to challenge you to try to make yourself replaceable, and we do that by developing our team members. So let's take a look at what the levels of authority actually are. There's 5 levels of authority. So in level 1, we want to instruct the team member to look into the situation, get all the facts, and report back to me. I'll decide what to do, and that's key, that they don't have the expectation that they're going to have any input necessarily or make any decisions with that. So here the employee lacks experience, and you as a supervisor want to determine the action taken. The employee is expecting to report back and not take any action. Now in level 2, we're going to instruct the team member to look into and evaluate what needs to be done. Come up with a list of pros and cons, and then simply make a recommendation on the action that you suggest. So here the employee lacks experience, but they show a desire to take on more responsibility and really to learn. And the key here is it's a great opportunity for us to coach and to provide feedback and teach our team members how to make good decisions. Level 3, look into the situation, get back to me, and let me know what you decided to do. Don't take any action without speaking to me first. So you kind of skip the coaching and the feedback process, and you move right to them telling you what they think they need to do. And this is for an employee that really starting to build a high level of trust with. And they've demonstrated good decision making in level 2, obviously, so we're very familiar with how they approach a problem or a situation, and we have a high level of confidence in that, and we don't feel that they really benefit much from additional coaching. Now in level 4, we're going to instruct the team member to take action, but let me know what you did. We have complete confidence in this employee, and we feel there's no need to review the decisions prior to taking action. And in level 5, finally, take action, and there's really no need to get back with me. And you have complete confidence in the employee. Now, I'm going to suggest that we really don't use level 4 very often and level 5, because we have that accountability in our position. So we want to have input as to what takes place and what decisions are made, because you're still on the hook for that decision. Now, the variables there are going to be the employee. You may have somebody in your team that is every bit as knowledgeable and makes good decisions just like you would. The other variable would be where the decision that needs to be made really isn't that big of a deal, and so how they make that decision and what they do, there's really not a lot of risk there. So those are the 5 different levels of delegation or levels of authority. So I'd like to challenge you to start looking at delegation in this way and evaluate which one of your team members really fall into which level. I also want to encourage you to take a look at joining our community. We have over 100 additional videos and articles on our website. We add new content every week, and we also provide email support for any questions or challenges you may be facing. Now I want to encourage you to take a look at the video below, because the next video is going to share with you really a very phenomenal opportunity for you to enter our 14-week coaching program. Now this is included in our community, so above and beyond the content that I just described, you're going to get 14 weeks of coaching that goes into more detail, and it's very sequential to help build a great foundation as a new leader. So take a look at the next video.